Repeating?
What's up, everybody? Destin Legary here with my good friend Jose Otero.
What's going on, man? And the Fire Team chat is reunited.
That's
to
right.
Talk about.
That's right. We are talking about this House of Wolves reveal trailer.
Okay.
Now, there's been a ton of news about House of Wolves. We're going to find out more on April 22nd, where we get a walkthrough of the Reef. We're going to find out about upgrading your legendary and exotics.
A servitor.
And then on the 29th, we're going to find out about Trials of Osiris. And on the 6th, we're going to find out about the Prison of Elders, a new 3-player cooperative multiplayer arena. But for now, we're going to focus in on this amazing, beautiful CG trailer.
Yeah.
So let's go all the way back to the beginning.
You don't want to let it finish? It's almost done. Then we can always go back.
Yeah, that works.
Why not? So you're seeing
My mouse.
You're seeing Destin's mouse, but you're also seeing.
We're gonna go back. Really
okay,
quick.
we're going back.
Yeah, we're gonna go back.
Okay, so
I was like, where'd my mouse go? Oh, it's on the video.
So obviously they're not showing too much. This is more of a setup, it feels, in terms of story. If you are super into Destiny's story and you read up on the Grimoire, you should be excited, Freeze there, on about this thing. So it is mentioned that, that the House of Wolves, which serves the Queen, basically a house will fall apart if something happens to the servitor. The servitor in this case being Calyx Prime, which
is it the House of Wolves or House of Kel? Because
House of Kells, I think. Yeah, House of Wolves is the name
of the DLC.
Under, yes, exactly, and under the Queen. I think they are sort of called that.
Yeah.
But essentially, this servitor was responsible for either the House of Kel slash House of Wolves.
Calyx went into hiding. This is Calyx. Calyx is a servitor.
Yes, and so immediately here you're going to get that story connection of, okay, the House of Wolves have betrayed the Queen, the House of Kel, whichever you want to call them.
Yeah.
They basically betrayed the Queen because the servitor is back. Obviously, either it's come out of hiding or in some way they've been reunited. So however this story is going to pan out, it wouldn't be surprising if this servitor is tied to a lot of it. However, I do want to point out, my hopes for this is that this is not a boss that you're going to encounter, because we already have an encounter with a servitor, being the one, Sepix Prime. So I hope that doesn't mean we're fighting another one just in a setup boss encounter, because that would be kind of lame.
I agree. It's kind of a silly thing, but one of the biggest aspects of this trailer that excites me the most is the snow. I'm kind of thinking that they're going to add dynamic weather effects to at least one of the areas that you encounter during this raid.
Yeah, be nice. Even if it's old Russia, or if it's you think on Venus that's going to happen? Where do you think this happens?
So we already know that there is an area on Venus. We're going to talk about these guys in a second. We know there's an area on Venus that we managed to climb up into. We have an old video on IGN where I got the ghosts up there, and I showed you how to get up there. It was very difficult. But anyway, a few people went up there, got those ghosts, and yeah, I think that's going to be one of the spots. But there are also a few things that Mega Man EXE managed to data mine out a long time ago. A Nightcrawler mission, which was a level 30 quest on the moon. These are probably temporary names. Belly of the Beast, which was a level 28 strike on the moon. Yeah, and that was it.
Okay.
Now, talking about this is the scene from the Reef. The Reef is going to have a new social area where you're probably going to, meet up with people, check things out, and Bungie even calls that out. There is a walking tour of the Reef coming on April 22nd. This is the area where you meet the Queen in those two
this is the throne room, essentially, where, if you remember, the Queen has her guards, and it's the first cutscene where you get there and you meet the Awoken. You see 2 fallen soldiers come out and basically sit next to the Queen, and there's that moment of confusion, right? What are they doing here?
You're like, oh, don't be afraid, I have them under control.
Yeah.
Well, apparently not.
And these are the fallen that rebel. Exactly. Yeah. Like, apparently something went down here. All of these guards are dead. And the Queen is not happy, and neither is her brother.
Yeah. There's the Queen. That's her heel. So there's the Queen. There's her brother. They're always together. Yeah, she's saying you can be rewarded by the riches of the realm, and they're going to open up the Reef to the Guardians.
Yeah, and so if you do know the Reef from the story, you only went there for 2 cutscenes. Yeah, and that was it. There was nothing to explore in the Reef. There was nothing to be found in the Reef. So this will be interesting to sort of have that opened up, and hopefully it's new content areas, new places, maybe even to fight.
Yeah, I just want to say that this trailer looks stunning.
Yeah.
Like, they did an excellent job on the trailer. Of course, it's not indicative of gameplay. Gameplay, we're still going to be in the same Destiny world. But I'm glad that they're giving us this caliber of quality for our introduction to the missions. Hopefully, the story is of the same caliber.
I feel, too, that with excuse me, the expansion before this, the cutscene that was delivered was very, very cinematic, high quality, and then there was just the question of game content and how that came together, and the result of that. I hope that this high quality sets up the bar for this next. I hope they deliver on that front this time, which we know we're going to see.
Yeah, we know about the data mine missions. We know about the new reef area. We know that Trials of Osiris is with this DLC. We know Prison of the Elders is coming. And there's probably a ton more that we don't know about.
Yeah. So definitely, keep in touch and stay tuned for that stuff. And if there's anything in this trailer that you noticed that stands out, absolutely leave a comment. Let us know, what you sort of think and what you think of the trailer overall. That'd be really cool. Yeah.
Thank you for joining me, Jose. Thank you guys for listening. And for more on Destiny, you're already in the right place. IGN.